Here are shocking moments when those in uniform cross the line, starting with this officer whose abuse of power left an entire community outraged and ruined the community's perception of the police force.
Is that unprofessional of me? I don't know, I'm sorry, but
On April 17th, 2022, Tulsa police officer D'Angelo Reyes, a 5-year veteran assigned to Riverside Patrol's 3rd shift, met a woman walking her dog near East 51st Street and Yale in broad daylight. Reyes approached her in uniform, made inappropriate comments, and then caught himself. That moment, captured by his body-worn camera, was the trigger for a chain of events that would end his police career and leave public trust in shreds.
What's your name?
My name?
Mm-hmm. I'm Eric.
Nice to meet you.
You're sexy. Is that unprofessional of me? I don't know, I'm sorry, but I'm just like, damn.
Somewhere around the Studio Star.
At the Studio Star. Okay.
After their brief exchange, Reyes obtained her phone number. Hours later, still on duty, he drove his marked patrol cruiser to the hotel where she was staying.
Most people call me Red.
Red? You got a room? Okay.
It's me and my dog Felony.
Oh, really?
The victim says Reyes began grilling her about her criminal record and whispered that it wouldn't take much to put a person with her record back in prison, a threat she interpreted as coercive force. Fearful he could fabricate an arrest, she felt she had no choice. She says Reyes forced himself on her, initiating sex while she lay paralyzed by dread.
Later that same evening, he used his department-issued computer to access information on the victim. We believe that he told her that it wouldn't take much to put a person like her back in prison, and she was frightened. She was fearful of what would transpire.
Initial police accounts show Reyes claimed to be following up on a homicide investigation, but inconsistencies quickly showed. His body cam was turned off just about a minute after he introduced himself as Eric, a fabricated name. Investigators confirmed the phone number he called belonged to Reyes. Internal logs also showed misconduct. Reyes bypassed dispatch, claiming he was working on reports, yet submitted none that evening. On June 2nd, detectives from the Tulsa Police Special Victims Unit began formal questioning. By June 5th, they'd obtained a warrant and seized Reyes' phone. In his first interview, Reyes denied any sexual encounter and insisted he'd not used a pseudonym. A second interview on June 8th marked a turning point. He admitted he'd lied, that he introduced himself as Eric, hoped for a no-strings-attached encounter, and saw it as consensual. On June 9th, Reyes submitted his resignation to Tulsa Police Chief Wendell Franklin, stating, "Though I know that I am innocent of any crime, I am fully aware that my actions nevertheless constitute violations of departmental policy. My choices were selfish, and I did not serve the best interest of the department or the city of Tulsa." He surrendered the next day to face a first-degree rape charge. The arrest made local headlines and prompted a public outcry from both the department and the community, particularly because Reyes had used his badge, uniform, and patrol car as tools of intimidation. By late 2023, prosecutors uncovered a second alleged victim, this one disabled and coping with severe cognitive impairment. According to court documents, Reyes approached her while jogging in July 2020, asked for her number, and allegedly coerced sexual contact. That new charge, forcible sodomy, brought renewed scrutiny to Reyes' actions as someone potentially targeting vulnerable individuals using his authority. He posted bond but failed to appear for a court hearing on January 2nd, 2024, prompting the issuance of a bench warrant. The bond was subsequently increased to $150,000. Both state and local news have described how investigators identified the second victim after reviewing phone records connecting Reyes to the woman. That revelation led to an additional charge being filed on December 22nd, 2023, and a pattern began to emerge. Reyes had repeatedly abused his power while on duty. As of now, no resolved trial outcome or verdict has been publicly reported. The forcible sodomy charge remains pending, with no trial date yet announced. However, while Officer Reyes' behavior raised eyebrows, it's nothing compared to the disturbing actions of Officer Bailey.
You were forcing her to perform oral sex in exchange for getting out of trouble.
He wasn't. From the outside, he looked like a driven detective chasing justice. But behind that badge was a man who churned out search warrants like a machine, more than any two of his colleagues combined. Between January 2019 and June 2020, Bailey became the king of knock-and-enter policing. The secret to his success? Confidential informants. Lots of them. And while the numbers looked good on paper, what no one knew yet was that those paper trails led straight into a storm of bad intel.
With photojournalist Darius Bowie, Travis Ragsdale, WDRB News.
What seemed like a high-performing investigator gradually unraveled under scrutiny. As early as 2016, an informant alleged Bailey had sexually assaulted her, touching her inappropriately while she provided information in his office and sending explicit images from his work phone. That complaint was dismissed without even interviewing Bailey or reviewing his phone, and the Internal Affairs investigation concluded that the claim was unfounded. After all, who would like to investigate the best-performing officer?
Breathing all over my face and kissing all over my neck, and then he was ramming his fingers into my pants. That type of stuff turned him on.
Despite the warning sign already in 2016, the accusations persisted. Over the next few years, more women, 3 publicly named in lawsuits, came forward alleging Bailey coerced them into becoming confidential informants under threat of criminal charges, then sexually abused them. One woman described being pressured and harassed over 2 years, even after her boyfriend was arrested on drug charges by Bailey's team.
He sent dirty text messages.
As complaints piled up, the Louisville Metro Police Department's own Public Integrity Unit finally intervened. Bailey was brought in for questioning, not under arrest, just a quiet sit-down. However, instead of escalating the pressure, the interview took a strange turn. Officers suggested that the Jane Does could be fabricating their stories and hinted that Bailey had nothing to worry about. It felt less like an interrogation and more like a shield being quietly raised around one of their own. Internal reviews by LMPD's Public Integrity Unit and Professional Standards Unit found the allegations credible. Investigators gathered sexually explicit messages sent from Bailey's phone, a victim's shirt stained with his semen. Ultimately, investigators concluded Bailey had lied under oath, broken police policy, and shattered public trust. Yet, Oklahoma laws slide barriers and put the brakes on criminal consequences.
Detective Brian Bailey sexually assaulted her and threatened her with criminal charges if she didn't become a confidential informant. It started in July of 2018 when she was with her boyfriend and Bailey and Officer Jared Williams arrested.
By June 2021, Bailey had resigned from LMPD and was placed on administrative duty months prior. At the time, he was earning more than his base salary due to overtime. He was still positioned to generate disproportionate numbers of search warrants based solely on informant testimony, as audits would later reveal.
Unfortunately, the amended statute cannot be
While his resignation ended his tenure with the department, it didn't close the case. In late 2022, the city quietly settled a lawsuit filed by 3 of the women accusing Bailey, with a settlement of $1.8 million paid by the Metro government. Each woman received an undisclosed portion of the payout in recognition of the trauma and institutional failures they endured. However, just when you thought you'd seen it all, another cop surpasses the unprofessional actions of Officer Bailey. This is the case of Trooper Timmy F. Williams. Trooper Williams wasn't new to the job. By the fall of 2020, he was a fully sworn state trooper with the Florida Highway Patrol, patrolling Hillsborough County's busiest roads. But on October 7th, everything changed. On Fletcher Avenue near Dale Mabry Highway, he pulled over a young Asian American woman who had just left a job interview at a local spa. It was supposed to be a routine traffic stop. Instead, it marked the beginning of a disturbing and deeply unsettling case.
It's just taken a while.
Here's your pretty license back.
Thanks.
Isn't that pretty?
I guess. Yeah, you're right. Oh, got it. Here you go.
Perfect. So when can I come and get a massage?
Are you talking about at the spa?
Huh?
Are you talking about at the spa?
Do I have to come to the spa? Why?
Because that's where I work.
Oh, you could have gave me another massage.
Are you trying to set me up?
No, actually I'm not.
Oh. I'm more comfortable working at the spa.
No, I'm not. Well, no, I'm not trying to set you up, actually. I mean,
So.
I know you get nervous, but I mean, no.
No, I'm good. I'm not one of those.
Huh?
I'm not one of those.
You're not what?
I don't know. Are you like insinuating you want something else? I don't do that. Sorry.
Huh?
I don't do that.
I'm not saying that you do that.
Okay, so what are you asking?
Huh?
What are you asking?
Which one you work at?
When Williams began asking about her massage work, things turned unprofessional, fast. He repeatedly commented she was pretty, then asked if she offered private or sketchy massages, the kind he claimed police officers needed. The woman was uncomfortable, so she began recording the interaction when Williams stepped away, allowing her to capture audio of his inappropriate comments. Despite her clear refusal, he pressed on, taking her words as an invitation and admitting he'd experienced both types of massages himself.
I do enjoy the other ones.
Oh. Yeah, they probably do that like down there, don't they?
Huh?
Don't they do that like in South Tampa somewhere?
Where? I'm gonna go to South Tampa then. I want
That's
that
what I've heard.
I want that one.
Yeah, well, the sketchy ones, I think you could point them out.
Police officers need the sketchy ones too.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Nah, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. How long you been doing it though?
Almost 3 years.
3 years. See, but if I go to yours now, you're not gonna be wanting to massage me.
I mean, if you want a normal one.
But I think you're pretty though. I mean, I can.
Oh, thank you. But that doesn't mean I'm gonna just do stuff.
I have some before.
Had regular ones?
Huh?
You're talking about regular?
What? I mean, I don't know if I should be saying that. I mean, I had both.
Oh yeah, you're like I don't know what to say.
Say what?
That seems to be normal for some guys, so I'm not surprised.
Yeah, I mean, which ones you done?
The normal ones?
Both.
Professional.
Professional?
Yes.
That's what you said, but professional?
Strictly.
Strictly professional?
The woman later filed a complaint. Investigators from Florida's OIG reviewed in-car camera footage and her phone recording. During the administrative review, Williams already had access to all evidence against him, as required by Florida's Officer Bill of Rights, which meant he couldn't claim surprise about her recordings. The evidence aligned against him. When questioned, Officer Williams claimed they were innocent and denied any sexual intent. He insisted it was all a misunderstanding.
I pulled her over for going 45 in a 35 zone. Once I conducted the traffic stop, I approached her, identified myself, and explained the reason why I pulled her over. I asked her, is there a reason why she was speeding? And she informed me that she had just left an interview from a massage shoot. I did state that I work all day. I can do a good massage. Do you guys give any law enforcement specials? When I say specials, I was referring to discounts. I don't remember at what point in time I turned off my video from my car. And then that's when I went back to issue her information.
Okay. Have you ever met prior to that traffic stop?
No, sir.
Okay. Why would you initiate a conversation about wanting a massage from?
The only reason I initiated that, I did indeed engage in the conversation. The only thing my intentions were looking for is a discount. I said law enforcement specials, and I don't think her audio captured that.
How did you know it was a massage therapist?
As I put her over, she stated that, and that's when I made the statement as in the beginning, which the audio did not capture, where I asked her, is there a reason why she's speeding? She gave me that information and said she's coming from a massage. I then said, oh, I can do a good massage. I work all the time. Something related to that. I work all the time. I can do a good massage. And I said, do you guys give law enforcement specials?
Williams was terminated from the FHP in early 2022 for misconduct. He challenged the dismissal, appealing to the Florida Public Employees Relation Commission, PERC. However, the commission upheld the termination, confirming that his behavior had breached both ethical and professional standards.
Having a conversation about having her perform a massage would be appropriate behavior for a trooper to make during a traffic stop, and you didn't think that was inappropriate to talk about?
I was trying to de-escalate the situation.
Is there a reason why you were saying pretty license?
I was basically de-escalating the situation.
You said you would go to the other massage place in South Tampa, and you know what was she meaning by sketchy?
I did not know what she meant by sketchy. I did not even know what she meant when she said South Tampa.
Initially, no major news outlets covered the story, but it began to gain attention on social media. Internally, FHP faced questions over oversight and screening. How could a state trooper disable his mic, make explicit requests, and then expect no one to document it? Perhaps the officer thought the law didn't apply to him. If you enjoy videos like this, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update.